guys are doing well and are having the most incredible day as always. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Before I dive in, if I'm wearing the same jumper as my last video, it's because I am bulk filming these two videos together. Mind your business, I'm so sorry. But I can't be bothered to go 2 foot that way and pick a different t-shirt. So we are filming these two videos on the same day. Anyway, I am so excited for today's video because this is the third and final installment of us unboxing the LUSH Fresh and Flowers boxes for October, November and December of 2025. I honestly feel so incredibly lucky because if you guys haven't seen episodes 1 and 2, LUSH ever so kindly sent me these boxes and I just feel very grateful and thankful every single month. Every time it comes, I'm just so excited and grateful. And LUSH, if you have watched this video, I love you and I appreciate you, and I'm just so thankful. I have had this box in my fridge for about a week now, so I'm so sorry it's late. If you guys have seen my ramble in my last video, if you haven't, go and watch it. If you have, your girls had no time, but we've been in the fridge, so let's open her up. I cannot wait any longer, and let's see what's in the December's Fresh and Flowers box for 2025. Let's go. Okay, so opening her up. Oh, okay. We're still in one piece, which is a good sign. This is beautiful, by the way. This is the Winter Solstice and Fresh, no, there's no and. Winter Solstice Fresh and Flowers box, which is really adorable. Dear lovely Fresh and Flowers fans, wishing you a wonderful winter solstice. Lots of love, the Fresh and Flowers team. That is so cute. Stop it right now. That is adorable. Okay, let's remove you. Ooh! Oh, wow, okay. She's looking good. Let's go through these items. I'm so excited. Okay, let's dive in. Okay, so the first item we have is some incense. They have been including incense quite frequently within these boxes. I think I had some in the last box, maybe even the box before, I can't remember. But this is the Cool Back the Light incense, and on, it doesn't actually say anything about ingredients, which is really interesting. Let's just give it a smell and see what it's like. Essentially what you do, by the way, if you don't know, is you put the triangle of incense in the sand and you light it, blow it out, and then it will just kind of smoke in here. Oh, wait, that smells like an alcohol that I've had before. It's giving whiskey, which is really bizarre, but also sandalwood at the same time. I don't know how I feel about that one. It's kind of, the smell's setting me back, I won't lie to you. But I am still going to use it, still going to enjoy it. It's just a very bizarre scent. I don't know. It's a very smoky, alcoholic smell. But anyway, very excited to give that a try. The next item we have is the face mask in this box, and this is the Yule Log Fresh face mask. And this one says, wish chocolatey good tidings upon oily skin with deeply cleansing Rasool mud, cranberry juice and softening cocoa butter folded in. And in terms of ingredients, we have got things like kaolin, cranberry juice, cocoa powder, cocoa butter, we've got cocoa absolute, we've got sandalwood oil, we've got vanilla absolute. Let's unscrew it and see what it's like. Oh, this looks really creamy. You're joking. That smells insane. It smells like chocolate. It literally, I don't want it to dribble all over the carpet, but it smells like chocolate powder. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. That is the best one out of the 3 we've had so far. That is my favourite. That is so good. I'm very excited to try that now. I love that smell, so I'm very excited to give that one a go. Of course, we have the flowers portion of the Fresh and Flowers box. This is the Winter Solstice Facial Garni Toner. This one says, fill a bowl with hot water, pop in your Garni and place your face over the bowl and put a towel over the back of your head and let the steam cannot read. Basically, let the steam do its thing, and then you can put the rest of the water in a bottle and put it in the fridge for a week and use it as a toner. How fun is that? This looks beautiful, by the way. It's giving Christmas and I'm here for it. I absolutely love the look of that one. Cannot wait to try it. So that is very exciting. The next item we have is this. This is the Holly King Facial Delight. This one says, as the Holly King's winter triumphs over the Oak King's summer, all things green soaps... Wait, hold up. Rewind. That's not what it says. All things green stop dry skin. Wait. Do you ever read something and you just feel like it doesn't make any sense? All things green stop dry skin and dark nights making you feel prickly. Okay. Slice off a small piece, lather in your hands and massage over damp skin for a light and fluffy cleanse. Rinse off for a soft, smooth finish. So this is basically a facial soap, which is like the Delight stuff, which is kind of like a marshmallow. Why is it so satisfying to squish? I'm going to smell it. Ooh, this smells like something from like when the Oxford Street shop opened, which I know is really random, but it's got a very similar smell. That's beautiful though. So yeah, this is a green facial soap. It's a very squishy texture. Don't know if you guys can see it, a very marshmallowy kind of texture, but I'm very excited to give that one a try. Next up, we have this little concoction. This is the, oh gosh, do you know I'm going to pronounce these wrong? Wassailing Infleurage. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. Scare away evil and awaken dim winter skin with a harvest of nourishing butters, soothing oat kernel oil, and skin smoothing apple powder. Pinch off a really small amount and massage over dry skin to moisture any bits if needed. Basically, I'm going to say this is like the elbow grease kind of thing, or like it's just like a solid body oil. That's really interesting though. It's absolutely beautiful. And let's see what it smells like. Ooh. That's really interesting. It smells like a fruit that I've had, but I can't pinpoint the fruit. It smells kind of like a smoothie, like banana maybe. That smells really good though. I'm really, really intrigued with that one. And the good thing with this as well is that it will stay fresh for a while, and you can obviously keep it in the fridge, which is great. Next up, we have some eye patches. Now these ones I feel... Wait. Oh... No way. I thought it was just sun eye patches. It is not. So on one side you have the sun, and on the other side is the moon. How cute is that? Now you guys know how I feel about an eye patch. Like, I'm not an eye patch gal. I feel very vulnerable. I've never really gotten on with these. However, what I will do is line the bath with them and put them on my eyes, and I will just lie there for like 10 minutes or something. These are really interesting. So it says hydrating aloe gel, soothing chamomile and softening carrageenan are two tired eyes, what news of... Again, I feel like this doesn't make sense. Hydrating aloe gel, soothing chamomile and softening carrageenan are two tired eyes, what news of longer days are to your ears. Welcome. Does that make sense? Like, but pause that, read that right there and tell me, does that make any sense? Because that doesn't make sense to me. I think I'm just losing my mind. But ingredients wise in these, we have got butterfly pea flower infusion, chamomile, we've got carrot juice, we have got saffron, we've got aloe gel. Very excited to give these ones a go. And yeah, they just smell fresh, really nice. Ooh. Oh, delicious. And lastly in this box we have got a soap, and I am so sorry if I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but this is the Alban Aran soap. I really hope I've pronounced that at least somewhat right, because I just don't think I have, if I'm going to be honest. This one says it's inspired by the punk spiritualist, visual artist and honorary bard Jamie Reed. This comforting olive oil soap nourishes the skin with barley and fresh watercress. From the embers of a fir needle, perfume seals a sweet scent of chamomile, the promise of spring, hope and rebirth. Ingredients wise, we have got things like coconut oil, pine oil, we've also got rapeseed oil, we have got olive oil, we have got eucalyptus oil. Oh wow, okay, that's really interesting. What is that? It's very... Oh wow, that's on my nose. You can really smell the eucalyptus. It's a very like strong minty smell, but that's really delicious. And have a little look. It's so beautiful. This is what it looks like. It feels really creamy. I don't know if you guys can tell just by looking at it, but it is a really kind of oily texture. Oh, that smells delicious. I love that. So that is everything in the Lush Fresh and Flowers box for the month of December. I just want to say thank you again so much to Lush for sending me this box. I appreciate you guys, honestly, more than you will ever know, and I'm just so super thankful, and I love you and I'm grateful, and yeah, I'm just really, really appreciative. If you guys want to see kind of what's going on with the Fresh and Flowers boxes, please don't forget to go over to the Lush website and have a little look. And again, I also do have a Lush affiliate affiliate link down below in the description. I do earn a small commission every time you use it, and I'm so grateful that some of you guys have even used it. I'm just really thankful, and it really helps a lot. But if you haven't and you want to, it is down below, but don't feel like you have to. Anyway, that is everything for today's video. If you guys haven't yet subscribed, please do. I love you guys so incredibly much, and I will hopefully see you very soon. Bye guys.